Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to another video. My name is Naveedhusain and I am a divorce attorney in Chicago. Today I wanted to give you 5 tips on how to get more action in your marriage. Tip number 1 is you need to start working out, right? You can't have a big old belly and expect that your wife wants to get it on. It's just not gonna happen. It's just gonna get in the way, right? And this applies to women too. You got to do some squats. You got to lift some weights because that's how you're going to get confidence. Even if you don't look better, you're going to feel better. You're going to get that confidence. You're going to want to do it more often and it's going to be much more enjoyable. Tip number 2 is a little bit controversial, right? And maybe I'm going to get some flack for this, but we got a lot of doctors in our community and we got a lot of IT dudes who are working 2-3 jobs making like $300,000-$400,000 just sitting in their pajamas. So I know you got some money, right? And so tip number 2 is to hire some help. Hire a maid, hire a nanny, hire a cook, hire somebody to come here and there to clean up, because that's a big problem that we're seeing in our community. We're expecting our wives to go out and make some money and then we're expecting them to cook for us, to clean for us, to do everything else. Well, this is an easy way to free up some of her time, free up some of her stress, and to get more action, right? And also, this is a great way for us to support our Muslim economy and to support those who need some money and help and whatever else. And I think it's a great way to give sadaqah, is to help those who are in need by letting them help you get more action. All right, tip number 3, you might be saying that, you know, I can't afford a maid and I can't afford this and that. Okay, fine, I get it, I understand. Well, here's a very cheap solution, is to, number 3, buy some discussion cards. Okay, so you got one here, right here, icebreaker, deep talk. There's another one over here, you know, talk, flirt, dare. I don't know if this is going to show up right on your camera, but these are great, right? Because a lot of us men, we just don't have any game. It's very sad, but we've lost our game. We never had game, and we don't know how to flirt. We don't know how to kind of get the juices flowing. And these cards are a great way to kind of get that discussion going, so that, you know, there's some excitement in the relationship and it actually leads to something that you want to happen. All right. Tip number 4 is to schedule it. Okay, we live in a very busy time, right? And we have everything in our calendars. And this is when we're going to talk to this person. You got your dawats in there. You got all these things in there. Well, this has to be a priority. And so you have to schedule one-on-one time. You have to schedule date night. And here's the thing. There's no such thing as date night if you're not getting action after date night, right? So date night has to include, okay, movie and dinner and dessert, but there really has to be dessert. You know what I'm talking about? There's no such thing as date night without the dessert. My 5th and final tip is to stop scrolling and to stop looking at girls and to stop looking at porn and TikTok and Instagram and all this other stuff, because what's happening is that all of that energy, your manpower, is going towards those images online, and now you're not finding your spouse attractive. Right? Yeah, maybe they're not working out and you lost your game and all that, but really all of that attention and that motivation is going towards things that you're not supposed to be looking at anyways. And this applies to guys and girls, right? Girls, you need to stop reading those books, you know, those romance books or whatever I'm talking about. That's literally the same thing as guys watching pornography. I mean, not literally the same thing, but you know what I'm talking about. So we got to stop diverting our attention and get away from those distractions so that we can concentrate and get some satisfaction from that action. So if you enjoyed these 5 tips and you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for future videos. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. It's been almost 1 year, so help me make that goal. Until next time, inshallah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.